Welcome to our channel. Today we how to connect Supabase storage to N8N workflows, quick tutorial step by step clearly. Start by opening your web browser and navigating to the Supabase website. Log into your Supabase account or create a new account if you don't have one. Once logged in, select the project where you want to set up storage. In the left sidebar, find and click on the storage option. Now, click on the New Bucket button to create a new storage bucket. Enter a name for your bucket and set the visibility according to your needs. After that, click on Create Bucket to finalize the setup. Next, open a new tab and go to the N8N website. Log into your N8N account or set one up if you haven't already. Once you're in N8N, navigate to the Credentials section. Click on Create to add new credentials for Supabase. Select Supabase from the list of available credential types. Input your Supabase project URL and public API key in the respective fields. You can find these details in your Supabase project settings under API. Now, navigate back to your workflows in N8N. Click on Create New, which will open a new workflow canvas. In the workflow editor, search for the Supabase node. Drag and drop the Supabase node onto the canvas. Configure the node according to the action you wish to perform with Supabase storage. For example, you can choose to upload, download, or delete files. Connect this node to a triggering node, like an HTTP request or a cron node. Make sure all necessary parameters are filled out to enable seamless operation. You can test the workflow by executing it and reviewing the results. If everything is set up correctly, your Supabase storage should work smoothly with N8N workflows. Feel free to adjust the configuration based on your specific needs and use cases. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.